One of the questions I often get is, what do we do once we've completed our reading program? That can be all about learning level 4 or something like Memoria Press First Start Reading Program. Whatever reading program it is that you've used, when you come to the end, what next? Well, first of all, remember the importance of reading aloud to your children. Never stop reading aloud to your children. Read books that are at their level and read books that are above their level and read books below their level. Just read to them. Read excellent books to them. The important point of reading, of involving ourselves in language with our children, is to love it. We want our children to love it. We want to love it because we, as human beings, tend to want to know more about the things that we love. So, how do we help our children love language? Well, with stories, maybe with fairy tales. Is there a particular genre that the child likes? By all means, indulge them. I can't think of a problem with indulging our children in good books. And then I would like to recommend this resource here by, it's written by Sonia Schaefer of Simply Charlotte Mason, and it's called Hearing and Reading, Telling and Writing, and it's a language arts handbook. It's a beautiful, very thin volume, as you can see, just a little volume. There's 190 pages to it, so it's not hard to sit down and look through in a few evenings. But what it will do is summarize for us what our goals are for our children at every grade level. One of the things that I firmly believe in, and I know that Sonia Schaefer shows us this in her language arts program. She lays out here quite nicely for us the grades up here, and then kind of the goals that you want to see coming from your children at those different grade levels. One thing I've noticed, you'll see here, right, between grades 3 and 4, there's kind of a solid line that goes all the way down there, and we're going to start seeing over here a bit of new content for our children. I would very much agree with that. We're at ages 9ish, 10, where maybe the transition to grade 3, 4, wherever your child sort of starts to grasp reading at a very competent level, and they're getting comprehension well, and you're starting to have these great conversations around stories. I think that's a time when we should start putting formal grammar and formal logic, not logic, formal grammar and formal writing programs in front of them. But up until that point, I think a good reading program that focuses on phonetics is important. Reading books to them aloud and having them read aloud to us as well is very important. Have conversations around the story. Something like this book from Sonia Schaefer is very helpful because she helps us along to ask questions about the stories that we're reading to our children, to teach them how to think about these stories, and which will ultimately develop into being able to structure our writing. So that's very important tips in this book. I strongly recommend it. Sorry, the light there is kind of funny. Hearing and Reading, Telling and Writing by Sonia Schaefer.